For House in Rocchini!
Hello everybody, good morning, happy post-Thanksgiving Turkey Day. For those of you in the US, I hope you ate more food than you can possibly know what to do with. Oh my gosh, DCH, what are you doing here? Why are you here? I'm so confused. So when I logged into the game this morning, I happened to be at the Coruscant World Boss, which we were at earlier, yesterday, whatever. It killed me. I was like, I don't care. I'm just here to check and see if there's any Black Friday sales. But I just logged in, and apparently DCH yells, accept the revive. Maybe I like to be dead. Uh-oh. Hey, look. There's a giant robot. We're going to go over the news and see what's up. And yes, correct. We have our friend Galaxy System came in and asked, do you have drops enabled? Unfortunately, drops are now currently over. The next ones will happen in update 7.6. We don't know exactly when that will be, but probably sometime around December 10th. Oh, what happened to my hair? Oh my goodness gracious. So today is considered Black Friday. I have just updated a really big guide of Black Friday Star Wars sales. That's right, in update 7.6 we can earn the mount. If you like Star Wars stuff and wanted to take a look at a really comprehensive guide of all the Black Friday sales that I could find. I really like window shopping. I don't really like buying new things, so this is a really fun way to just drool over stuff. So it's got a really huge list. SWTOR itself, surprisingly, let me know if the music's too loud. So SWTOR itself, surprisingly, did not wind up with a Black Friday sale unless they are looking to start it later in the day. The HK55 chapter Shroud of Memory is not necessarily cheap at 1,200 cartel coins, but it is 67% off, which is pretty significant sale for this specific chapter. It is the only way to play this piece of story and get the HK55 and Zoom companion. So if you were looking to get it, now is a really good time to get it. I think that's the highest I've seen it on sale, but don't quote me on that. They're also having the indefinite die sale, which I've got more information about in that Black Friday page, as well as the decoration sale is ongoing. But you know, like SWTOR itself didn't do a true Black Friday sale. There might be a Cyber Monday or something like that, or there might be nothing at all. We never really know. They might do a Life Day sale instead. They might do a sale at 7.6. It's always a bit of a mystery. And so they're like, don't hold your breath for a sale. Don't wait for a sale to buy stuff is a general marketing goal, it seems like. So for Black Friday sales, if you're looking to get this KOTOR Funko Pop pack, that one's only 10% off, but it's adorable. I bought one of the other ones, the Remnant Basel, a while ago. Disney.com has some Star Wars stuff on sale. This is a really cool one. I really like this Revan pin. I'm considering ordering it. It's from Punch It to a Press. They're an independent creator, so like not official, but they also have some KOTOR stickers and tons of others, just Star Wars stuff they love to draw. Yeah, no drops. No drops today. Oh yeah, oh my god. Okay, look behind me. Look at all these books. All the books that I've been showing off to you guys. I did like a proper review of them because Inside Editions has been sending me books to review. And oh my gosh, the bestiary came like yesterday. I was like, I don't know what to write here because it hasn't arrived yet. But then it arrived yesterday and it's so cute. Do you guys want to see? I'll show you again. I'm sorry. So they actually have a 40% off Black Friday sale. So if you... That book I was talking about the other day, the lightsaber collection, that one is now like, I think $21 or something like that. It's like a super discount. Oh, what I drop on the floor? Oh, I killed a porg. My bad. So the lightsaber High Republic book is on 40% sale from Inside Editions. The Star Wars cookbook is on sale. The Star Wars bestiary, which I just got. I've barely been able to look at it, but it's like exactly what you would think it is. And what's really cool is it's all illustrated. It's not just because like some of the critters don't even exist in the movies, you know? So they couldn't like just get screen caps from the movies. Look at little sleepy loth cat and poor. There's a lot of critters in there. There's a lot of critters from more obscure ones from SWTOR too, like Thranta and stuff like that, which I thought was cool. Rest in peace, Porg. But yeah, those are 40% off. Yeah. Oh no, says Average Teacup. I can't resist buying books like these, and they are expensive. So, because you can't see the discounts until you get into the cart, I actually put the prices on the page so you can see what the new price would be. So, like, the bestiary is normally $40, and it's now $24. So, yeah, I don't think I've seen a sale that good from them so far. So, now is kind of the time to grab them if you wanted them. Loungefly didn't have that much stuff. They have less Star Wars stuff, I assume, because there's no current Star Wars movies or anything like that, you know. But I did see this is freaking adorable and 40% off. Oh, 50% off. It's only $40. Amazon has some. Rock Love has some, but they're kind of expensive to start with. Heroes and Villains, I really like their stuff, though we only have one or two of their things in our house. Has some decent sales. Her Universe, I always trawl through for window shopping, and I put some of my favorite picks here. Box Lunch, same thing. I did want to show you guys this one because it's funny. Look at this. It's a water bottle, but it's a blue bantha. Milk jug. Hot Topic, same thing. I did notice Hot Topic had an interesting sale for those of you who played board games. The Star Wars Villainous board game, they have it on sale. Might be, if you're looking for that one already, would be a good spot to pick it up. Lego. Oh, I wanted to take a quick look at Lego. So Lego has its usual free gifts with purchase, and they also have the R2-D2. I don't know the details, but the expensive R2 detail is quite discounted compared to normal. So look, it should... Oh, I think those were the only Star Wars specific ones. On Star Wars Day, they had like 1 million sales. Joy Jolt has these really nice glasses. And I want to show you something very cool. Crankium says H&B, that's Heroes and Villains, is nice, but gets expensive. Yes. Oh yeah, so fan-made stuff. So I have a friend who has a blog called Legends Lives On. And the whole goal is to like share Legends stuff that's still like Legends is still being enjoyed by people is the whole point of the blog. And they put together a huge list of Black Friday sales of Legends stuff, and I was like, hey, can I use part of that list and share it in my blog as well, because I love handmade stuff, and there's obviously not that much Legends official stuff. So I put together a bunch of stuff. Like I saw this Revan candle that cracked me up, and that person who runs that blog actually found quite a few people who make independent stuff who posted individual sales. There's also some more book sales here as well. I just didn't go one by one through all of them because I'm not as familiar with them. I should go over the news. Raven Gaming says, hey girl, I just wanted to thank you personally for rating me yesterday. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Oh, thank you so much for coming by today. Hello, hello. And happy to come say hi to a SWTOR player that we haven't met yet. Hi, hi. And hey there over on the YouTube side of things. Hey, Roik. Hey, Super Nautiloid. And hey, Bermudo. Hi, hi, hi. So let's take a look at the news. Sale of the day is HK 55 chapter Shroud of Memory. That's, I guess, whatever the equivalent of a Black Friday sale is. Thank you, Raven. That's so sweet. Way to pass on the love. Thank you very much. Average Teacup says, I'm thinking about buying credit coins from Etsy. Oh, yeah, because... Oh, yeah, because there is some on sale. Hang on. Oh, what did they do? Where is it? I just saw them. Because they're neat. So Hyperspace Props is 20% off everything. Are these the ones that I have? Yes. Oh my gosh. Do you want to see one in person? I have some. Hang on, just a second. I didn't recognize the name. Hang on. Just a minute. Oh my gosh. What a mess. Oh, we have to dig for them. I found a token of garbage. Oh my gosh, what's all this stuff? It's not sorted very well at all. Oh my goodness, a token of garbage. How am I supposed to find it? Oh, I got it. My closet's such a disaster. You can't, you guys. Oh my god, that doesn't show up on screen for a reason. Token. Oh my god, TC, I was hoping you heard me screaming. Okay, so yeah, Average Teacup. These are freaking nice. So this is the photo from the website that I just yoinked. The real life ones I have all three. Perfect. I thought I couldn't find the third one. I just didn't look with my eyes. They come with these really nice sleeves so that they don't get all scratched up, which I really appreciate because I've got lots of similar things and they're often in these little plastic sleeves that aren't very thick and they don't get protected well. So they're really nice. They're like very heavy. They are shiny, or at least the gold one's shiny, the silver one's like burnished, and the copper one's as you'd expect it. They are definitely worth getting if you like collecting tchotchkes. I'm sorry, I do. I know I'm not supposed to, but I like them. But yeah, if you might as well grab it with that 20% off sale. Something else I have that I grabbed while I was in there while I was looking around, apart from the token of garbage. This is not actually a token of garbage. This is a piece of hardware that you could put on a trash can to make it clear that's a trash can. Someone who works on one of my family members who does like construction stuff gave it to me because I asked could I have it because I thought it was hilarious. Token of garbage. So this is actually a Spira. Let's see if I can get it close enough for you guys to see. This is from Star Wars Land. And the idea is that this is actually a, let me cover up the bits and pieces. It's a gift card. No, I can't really show you, sorry. It's a gift card, and you can like tap it at their registers like you would a normal Disney gift card. But to get it, you have to put $100 on there. So it was awesome because I was like, between the things that I was already planning to buy today and the food I was planning to buy today, I'm going to spend $100. So I'm just going to get one of these as a souvenir. Yeah, shinies. Ooh, shinies, sir. But yeah, they have mock-ups of a whole different bunch of Star Wars currencies. Oh, thank you, Moose Man. Thanks so much. I'm going to use that to buy more metal credits. But yeah, they also have the Spira there. And I think the Republic credits are the one on the left. I think there's a Huttese coin on the right. There's some Imperial credits on the right. I couldn't even... Oh, I think the bottom are credit chips? I don't freaking know. There's so many different types of Star Wars. Hang on. Hang on. Let me go see, like... there's... Oh my god, there's these too. There's so many. What even are these things? Oh, these are like for gambling. Oh, so fun. Sorry. Okay, I'm good. Oh, you can buy them individually as well? Oh my gosh, so freaking cute. Sorry. Do you have the Pazak deck from Hyperspace Props? I don't. I had an official Pazak deck, like the one you could sell it. Oh, Pazak. I had a Sabak deck. I don't have a Pazak deck. However, I think I have played with the Pazak deck from them because someone brought it to an event that I went to, and it was a very themed event. It was out in the desert, and they had like a fake cantina and everything, and they had a quest that you could go play that involved playing Pazaks. I'm pretty sure that's whose deck the person leading that had. Okay, so no more talk about Black Friday sales. We're done with that. We're done. We're finished. Our consumerism is over. So update 7.6 is coming up. My character's dead again. That's not surprising at all. She's standing in front of a giant world boss. Credit chips usually had a long rectangular shape, including Imperial ones that they did also come in other shapes. Some for gambling, yes, specific types of gambling, and so on. Oh, cool. Is it true that people who have subbed the game will receive the new mount that you can have your companion pets on it? Hey there, Bermudo. Yes, absolutely. So the specifics about that one are that you get the mount for free if you... Okay, I'm going to the specific section. If you are subscribed between November 29th and January 4th, you will get the companion mount for free as a subscriber reward. The character name release will be happening sometime around December 10th. We don't have a date for that or update 7.6, but if you need more information about that, you need to log into each of your characters and or subscribe. Telsnick says they had an in-person Star Wars quest. Yes. You could go get like a little quest and you were told like, you need to get this credit chip to Mara Jade. She was dressed up as, you need to get it to Mara Jade, and she's in we don't know where she is. You have to find her, and she has a Pazak deck, so you have to lose the credit chip to her. Bladen, oh my god. I'm gonna buy so many credit chips. I'm just gonna buy them one by one. And I'm gonna buy a token of garbage, so I can have a matching one. Oh my goodness, thank you. If your name is Buccaneer, Amphatron, River of Sky, Karsha Goat, and Void Presence, feel free to say thank you to our friend Bladen. Thank you very much. Carl says, not worried about the name release, been subbed since the game first released. Right, if you're subscribed, you don't have to worry about it. Otherwise, you gotta log into all of your characters if you care. If you don't care, you'll just have to give your characters a last name. It's not really a worry. So tells like when I did that quest, my friend who was the quest giver was actually joking that he made like a little like triangle hat over his head, and he'd be like, I've got the glowing quest marker because he plays SWTOR too. Is there information on the release of update 7.6? No, there is not. Still roughly around December 10th. Do you guys know how to claim this mount? Hey there, Bermudo. I don't know, actually. I assume it will be sent to you in the mail automatically. When exactly you'll get the mount, I'm not entirely sure. I haven't seen that information. It may be out there somewhere over the rainbow, you know? Who knows? The swoop event is currently running right now, by the way. It's a decent way to earn credits if you aren't max level, which is quite nice if you're not level 80. Life Day will be coming up on December 10th, which is also the potential date for update 7.6. The bounty event will be running alongside Galactic Seasons all the way till February 18th, which is something we do pretty much every Tuesday, along with the Dark versus Light bosses. I think that's it for news. Yesterday I was working on Black Friday sales. I was working on dynamic encounters, and oh my god, I am so dumb. Last night, after Mr. Swtorista and me were just hanging out, he was like, I'm not quite ready for bed. And I was like, I'm not quite ready for bed either. I spent a huge chunk of time yesterday cleaning my house. I felt like it. It felt like that was the day to like deep clean, like spring cleaning. Every single thing that needed doing, I did it, and I'm very proud. Stinky, oh my god. And then it was like 10 p.m. and I was like, I'm not quite ready for bed yet. I'm gonna go play on the computer. I want to go collect some more weapons from the GTN or something like that. But then I realized I didn't have a solid list. And to get a solid list, I would need to... run away. I would need to finish my spreadsheet. Not even this spreadsheet. And, I looked up. It was like 10 p.m. And then all of a sudden I looked up and it was like after midnight. And I was like, oops, what did I do? Oops, I did it again. It's midnight spreadsheets. You know? Oh my goodness. K-Mac says, give me all the decos. Oh my god, K-Mac. You've been supporting this project for a whole year. How many decorations you got there? Is this DCH? No, this is Mel, Nightwalker, the Jedi Battlemaster. Captain Stinky said earlier, and I was giggling over it. Stinky said, what's in a name? That which we call Captain Stinky von Poopberg. By any other name would smell as sweet. Oh my goodness. Hey there, SWTOR Spinach. Nice to see you again. Nothing was said about the new level cap. More likely that will be at 8.0. Oh, that was Galaxy. Galaxy was saying, are they adding any more levels to 7.6? Nope. No new levels. Just lots and lots and lots of new stuff. I think you're newer to the game, right? You don't actually have to worry about the new stuff, but you might have fun and run into it kind of along the way. Shelby wants to know, how much wood would woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Shelby, what's the answer to that? You can't just post a question if you don't know the answer. That's the rules of guild chat, not of stream. Stream, you're supposed to post questions if you don't know the answer, and you guys troll me mercilessly when you post questions you do know the answer to. Okay, so what was I up to today? So yeah, I was going absolutely insane doing the spreadsheeting for this. I realized there's nothing easy that I can do with weapons that I can collect. I have a list of the fitted weapons I want to collect. But I did see when I like go to the GTN, like there's other weapons that aren't on this list, that aren't on the fitted weapons list, and that aren't crafted, and I kind of don't really know where they're from. I spent so much time researching all the armor stuff, and I'm not really sure like where do these type of things come from. So if I search like say ranged weapon, and I just search blaster rifle, and if I sort by price, so let's say I ignore all the cartel market ones and I ignore the fitted ones. What are the other ones that are here? Like, what is requisition targeters blaster rifle MK3? I don't know what that is. Where is that even from? The Carboplast, that's a crafted one. What's Transparasteel? Oh, that's a crafted one. I just can't read. What is Yavin targeters blaster rifle? What is Yavin demolisher's blaster rifle? What are these? Where do they come from? Trimantium's crafted, Habit's crafted. What's crystalline targeters? There goes all my money, right? Yavin, what's crystalline? Cedrelium's crafted. What's thermal targeters blaster rifle? I don't know. Where do they come from? What's D3 searing disintegrator? I don't know. Glasssteel's a crafted one. What's aftermarket demolisher's blaster rifle? I don't know. What's a range hunter's? Yeah, oh, that's a cartel market one. I don't need that. What's a conscript's rifle? That would have saved me a lot of credits if I purchased that. What's a D3 searing disintegrator? Didn't I just get one of those? Yes, I did. Like, what are these and where are they from? What's a sentry rifle? That seems like something somebody bought to resell. It's got a white border. I don't even know. Should I buy it for 950,000 cartel coins? What's a permacrete onslaught? Oh, permacrete. Permacrete. That one at least. If it has the word onslaught or asylum in the name, there's a 99% chance that it's crafted, huh? So I shouldn't get those ones. What's a galactic blaster rifle? What a name. What a name. Amazing. I don't know what it is. Ultrachrome's a crafted. Geno Hardened Agent's Rifle. What is that? That's a cool name. Rishi's Rifle, MK1. Some of these are the ones I'm collecting with tech fragments, I think. DeLorean's crafted. Ferrocarbon's crafted. Defiant Mender Blaster Rifle, MK16. I don't know what that is, but 3 million credits later, it's going in my bank. I should sell some stuff. I should sell some stuff. Hey, Tundred. Well, I love you, Swtorista. Why, thank you, Tundred. Tundred says, don't buy it. What are you going to do? My husband also loves me. You guys will have to share. Sorry. Where did they come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Weapon, Cotton Eye Joe. Yeah, Gina Harden. Yeah, the Secret Assassin's Guild. There's a bunch of like references to KOTOR stuff in like the items of Star Wars: The Old Republic, like in the background. Hey there, Obi-Wan Jacoby. Nice to see you again. How come people have so many credits? Oh, hey there, DJ. DJ, I'm not reading your whole name, Mr. Claps. How come people have so many credits? I've not played for years. I just came back. I have 80 million, but that's nothing. So 80 million is actually pretty okay right now. So inflation was even worse before, and I will show you a really solid example without even having looked it up. I'm going to show you a solid example. Okay, so you see when I search for lightsabers, the most liked type of weapon, and I sort by price low to highest, you'll notice the most expensive weapon in the entire game is currently 500 million. So you've got a fifth of the price of probably one of the most expensive items in the entire game just sitting on your account, which is really not too bad, you know? Before, now here's the example of why you should be not too upset about what you see of the inflation. Before, this weapon would have been selling for so much that it couldn't even be listed on the GTN because it was too expensive. The price for that would mean it would be worth over 3 billion credits in the player market. And that's how much people were buying and selling them for. So 500 million is a far cry from that. So it's actually not too bad. Oh, Vatara, good luck with your transfer. Make sure you've double checked everything, crossed your I's and dotted your T's. Galaxy System says, I love you. Swtorista as well. Oh my gosh. Should I like yell at Mr. Swtorista and tell him people love me? Should I let him know? Parless says, it's Crystalline from Ilum or Makeb maybe. Right, I'm wondering if those are world drops. I think you might be right. I think you might be right, and that's what they're from. Rokyo says, the answer to Shelby's question is Ashbush wood is woodchuck, could chuck, woodchuck, could chuck wood. That's right. That is true. That is correct. Hello there. What the hell is that? That account's been around since 2022. There's another streamer with the exact same name without all the little underscores. Stay Alive 7. That's very strange. Hello. Hello, hello. Unfortunately, the Twitch exclusive deco is over. It actually expired yesterday. So we're waiting for the next one to start with update 7.6. Galaxy says, do you have the yellow black pre-order crystal? Isn't that the rarest crystal in the game? I don't know if it's the rarest crystal in the game. But it's definitely something you can't get now, which is pretty cool. I do have that one. I did pre-order the game back in the day. It's a bright little crystal there. It is certainly something. Here, let's try it on. The most expensive lightsaber in the game. That is not a very showy lightsaber for being so expensive. I think it's just because it's new and it's got a really cool name. What do you do with all the weapons after buying them? Oh, hey, Crankiam. Yeah, that's a great question. So the reason I have this stupid spreadsheet, I don't recommend anyone ever do this. Occasionally, I'll run into you guys. Oh, I understand. I got it. New guest with underscores. Understood. I remember when that happened. I have a database called Swtorista.com/weapons, and I think the Razor SE Crystal would be the rarest. I think you're right, Phantom. I was trying to think of what might be rarest. I was like, the ranked crystals, maybe? So I have this database called SWTOR Weapons. So recently, Capo, thank you very much. Much appreciated. That's a good way to use your Black Friday money. Use your Amazon Prime on me. So the SWTOR armor database, I've been working really hard on updating it with more obscure armors. So for example, the entire fitted armors collection, I have collected every single look and taken screenshots of them. I am so proud. And I've been going back and learning about the other types of obscure armors in the game that I wasn't tracking before. Originally, I was only tracking items that you could actively get a specific way. I recently decided to broaden that, especially with Tor Fashion going down a while ago. Stewie, thank you so much. Much appreciated. Thanks for supporting this stupid spreadsheet. My lovely little project here. And then weapons, however, my weapons database is even less complete. Yes, the fitted armor sets are ridiculous. That was such a project. I'm like so proud though. I'm like, I did it. I did something absolutely insane and completed it. There's one that was impossible to get though. Hang on, where is it? What would it be called? I think if I search Nerf, it'll show up. Oh, I didn't put the screenshots up yet. Oh my god. I have it. I just forgot to upload it. Don't judge me. So the weapons database is even... is that Patrick? Is that Patrick? Patrick, put your name back. How the hell am I supposed to remember that? So if, oh right, so the weapons database is even less complete. Originally when I created this, I had a lot less resources and I'm crazy. Wait, that's not Patrick either? I'm so confused who it could be then. The only other person I know that sleeps in raids is poor Robin, but I don't think it's her. It was even less complete because I only included weapons that could be gotten a specific way and could also be modded. Because back in the day, you couldn't put weapons in the outfit designer. So if you had this cool aftermarket Demolisher's Blaster Rifle MK3, which is designed for level 17, apparently, after you reached level 18 or whatever, the weapon would be useless because you couldn't put it in the outfitter to get a cool look and you couldn't mod it to upgrade it to your current level. So I was like, why should I even bother tracking these? What would even be the point? But a while ago, they added weapons to the outfitter, and that was really exciting, and I just never went back and added more weapons. This is the Krusty Krab, it sure is. Loki says, I noticed you have Prime Gaming. Can I ask, do the subs a month have to be used in a certain time frame, or can you save them up and use them later? I think you need to use them during the month that you got them, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think they carry over. You can't like give someone a slew of the last 12 months worth. I think. So these weapons database, not only do I have to expand it to include the ones that are more obscure, but I also want to expand it to include all the ones that aren't moddable. And it's going to be a huge project. So if you take a look at the crafting section right now of weapons, this is it. This is all I have, because these were the only ones that were moddable. But now I've got pages and pages and pages of ones that I can add in addition to all this weird stuff on the GTN that I'm finding. That's what I wanted to do yesterday. I just wanted to sit down and check. Cthulhu says, that reminds me, I was advised to check if you have a list of items like Calyx Continent, story items that are bound to legacy, and for want of a better word, thematic. Would that database be the place to look? So, ideally, it would be the place to look. But as I was just talking about, I don't have a solid list of those yet. Like, I know them personally. Like, I know about them. But I don't have a lot of them on the website. So I do have, if you go in the special section, this is not at all complete, and I don't have lots of screenshots, to be very honest. But a couple of those are in here. So, for example, Calyx Countenance is one of them. The Jawa Cloak could be considered one of them. I don't think there's any actually information on these pages. This is a very ongoing project. And then the other one, actually weapons, you know what? The other ones I would consider very thematic are the ones from the story. Oh, I did track those. Awesome. So these are the ones, that's funny. This is one of the few things I apparently did. For weapons, I actually did track all the ones that you get early on in the story. So for example, the well-known ones are Lord Calyx lightsabers, but there's also equivalent weapons for all of the other classes as well, just less, you know, a little less cool, a little less thematic. That's all I have on hand, unfortunately, and that's actually all I can think of off the top of my head, though there may be more. Are you doing any giveaways this holiday season? Not that I know of. However, I'm trying to figure out what to do. Okay, you see this amazing, oh, it's so far back there, hang on. You see that Clone Wars book? I kept bugging them and being like, are you gonna send me Star Wars? are you gonna send me Star Wars? Are you gonna send me Star Wars? And they were like, yeah, it's getting shipped out. But I asked too many times, I guess, and they accidentally sent me twice. So I have 2 of those books, and I need to figure out what to do with the second one. But I have like a severe anxiety to do with shipping. If any of you have ever won something from me that's physical and it took me like 3 months to send it out, that's why. I have like, due to some events in the past, I have severe anxiety about shipping stuff. So it gets so delayed. And it's like such a not fun experience. I love giving stuff away, but I hate having to ship it. I love packaging stuff. That's not the problem. Just the actual like sending it out. Ryan says, hello, just coming back to the game after a long time. Want to know if there's a way to know server population. Want to try and play a bit more on the more populated North American server. So there's no really good way to look, but I can tell you of the 2 North American servers, Starforge, the one that we're on, is the most populated. And I'm so sorry, Satil Sean. Hey there, Dark Sanguinus. Hi. Starforge is the most populated, right? If you could choose one, which of your characters deserves a movie TV show? Oh my gosh! That's such a fun question. I don't know if I've ever heard that one before. So I like such trash TV. Can you ask for help? Someone else do the shipping? I mean, no, not really. That's the hard part about physical things. We have our friend Silent. I don't think he's here today, but he's so nice and he helps with all the digital ones when we do big giveaways. And he actually handles all the giving away of the codes and messaging everybody about them. So that's how those actually get to happen, is because Silent volunteered and is very trustworthy to be given tons of codes and not use them, you know. But the physical stuff, even Mr. Swtorista, he needs so much help from me because I have all the private addresses and stuff that wouldn't help. But wait, what character would need a TV show? Oh my gosh. I guess my main character is the only one who's got a dramatic enough life. Cimarron would be good in a show like The Acolyte, which is like solving a mystery. She kind of fits in that. She helps solve things in the background quietly and swiftly, you know. Other than that, honestly, my characters are not interesting enough compared to like The Mandalorian. Dumb question. Some of my older characters, says Roik Pop, have inventories full of crystals. Are those possible to get into the crafting inventory? Yes. Let me show you a trick. So I'm collecting these weapons. Yeah. That's what I've been up to. And so what I'm going to do today is I think I'm going to jump into some chapters and maybe go do dynamic encounters again. And all I want to do is spreadsheet, but that is not exciting to do on stream because I can't talk to you guys at the same time. So let's see. Don't look for half a second here. Roik, don't look for half a second. I'm gonna set up some fake crystals in my inventory. Okay, so if you'll notice in my inventory, I've got a whole bunch of crystals now from crafting. If I press this button up here on the top left of my inventory, it's a very tiny diamond with an arrow, and that will move all of my crystals into the crafting bay, which can be accessed by clicking, you know, the diamond without the arrow. If you're noticing not all of your crafting materials are going in when you do that, right-click the diamond with the arrow and choose legendary quality, and then you can click it again, and it should shove them all in. If they're not getting shoved in, that means they're not crafting materials after that point. Pox says, does anyone know if the HK55 unlock thing is worth grabbing as a new player? I haven't played since launch, but I had like 4K coins sitting in my account. Hey, that's a great question. I guess it depends how far along in the game you are now. So the HK55 Shroud of Memory is an extra chapter in the Knights of the Fallen Empire expansion. So the Knights of the Fallen Empire expansion is the third expansion, so Rise of the Hutt Cartel, Shadow of Revan, Knights of the Fallen Empire, and it's an extra chapter that's only accessible by basically purchasing it that way. So people really like this chapter. They really, really like it. They think it's very funny. You get 2 companions, including one of them being very unique. This is a very good price for it, especially if you're buying it with free cartel coins. However, if you're a newer player, I guess you would ask yourself, do I think I'm ever actually going to get to that expansion, you know? Like if you're the kind of player who's like, I don't go through the story fast and I hop between games and probably will only play like a chapter a year, maybe you might be better off buying something cosmetic that you can actually use right now. Because 4,000 cartel coins is quite a bit, but it'll only get you like 1 or 2 outfits max on the cartel market. No giveaways. That's a lie. I'll probably do some, but I don't know in what manner or when. But hopefully, Pox, that was a useful answer to you. If you want more specifics, feel free to ask more specific questions. Happy to try and answer that. I think I've caught up on questions, but let me know if I didn't. Let me know if I missed any, and feel free to re-ask. Oh, awesome. Yeah, Cthulhu, have fun looking around. I just look for the little legacy. Oh, you used to be able to look for the legacy I got. Oh, Pox Senpai! Thank you so much. I'm guessing that was a good answer then. Thanks so much for supporting the project. Absolutely. Much appreciated. Okay, so I was going to hop on to this character as I mentioned, I'm working on more actively on the armor database, and I have put in a ton of stuff into here so far, but one of the ones that I am actively collecting, and I'm also writing a guide about separately, are these Eternal Chapter armors. Some of them are quite cool and quite obscure at this point, though you can still get them, which is always neat. I love being able to advise people about how to go get armors that are still available, if that makes sense. So let's see, last time we were able to collect the red one, and I realized that so the first set, the MK6 set, it's partially broken in that you can no longer get the belt and bracers. For some reason, they are no longer available. However, the MK8 set is the same shape, but different colors. So I was like, oh, you know what? I could go get the belt and bracers by playing it says chapter 10 Anarchy in Paradise, so the one with Kaleo in it, I think. So I think I'm gonna go run that one, and then I could get the belted bracers and actually take a full screenshot of this set and color matches. So I'm really excited about realizing that, because I was kind of like bummed out that I like put so much work into it and then I couldn't even properly finish it because something along the way got broken basically, and it no longer drops anything. Why? I don't know. All the other ones work, which is good enough for me. So I'm going to be running through these chapters, and I'm going to be skipping through the story. A man can have nothing because we spacebar through the story. Oh, Patrick says I got ancient armaments as my login calendar. Yes, nice. So now you just have to wait and you'll get a box and cross your finger, right? What armor set is your character wearing? Oh my gosh, my character is wearing an amazing set of armor right now. It is funky. I forgot the color match it. Hang on. Spacebar. The helmet's supposed to match the chest piece, but I don't know what happened there. Hang on. I'll show you. I like this one a lot. So the idea for this one was I had a metallic dye. I wanted to find the flashiest legacy-bound armor set that I could. Trying to find some light. The flashiest legacy-bound armor set that I could. The most, like, wow. Because the metallic dyes are expensive, and I want to make sure to use it on something worth it. So this is what the colors of this set are normally. It's red with an orange flame. It is previously a ranked PvP armor set, so very hard to get, basically impossible for me. However, it is now part of the PvP rewards for PvP seasons, and you can earn it over time. Oh my god, what's happening to my cape? Woo, woo, woo. We do a little spinning here. Oh my goodness. That's a feature of the cape. Do you know if the hoodless Remnant Underworld Knight still drops? Yes, it's just super rare. Sorry. Don't cry. Leave the helmet unmatched. It's like a rich people's matchstick. Oh my god. So I put in a metallic gold and I think chrome white dye into it, and it costs like 20 tokens. Like, it is not cheap, but I saved up for it over time playing PvP seasons because I really like the set, and I'm excited that I can get it now that it's no longer only ranked PvP. However, she's supposed to be wearing something else. I think I was trying to show off the armor set that I had managed to get. Here we go. Okay, we're done with this music. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. There's too much of it. It's gotta go. White lightsaber looks so good, right? We had lightsabers before Ahsoka did white ones. That's right. Actually, I'm not sure about that. Can someone fact check that one? But yeah, so the Remnant, that Remnant Knight armor set, that one's highly coveted. And there's like, so each box has a chance of dropping within a specific pool. So like, I think the ones you're opening up to try and get that are the like alien artifacts or something like that. I forget the exact name. I forget. Oh, Ahsoka got it in 2015. Oh, SWTOR definitely predates it. Awesome. Thanks for fact checking that one. Yes, I got it right. Yeah. And so, my brain's completely gone. I 100% forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, so there's that box will draw from a specific pool, I believe, of like Jedi Knight armor and Sith Warrior armor or something like that. And unfortunately, that pool is huge. That pool's got to be like at least at minimum 7 times like 8. At least, no, probably more than that. At least 56 pieces, if not way more. That means every time you open a box, you've only got a 1 in 56 chance of getting whatever specific piece you're looking for. So the idea of trying to actually collect them all is kind of insane. There's like 6 sets for each class. Oh my god. So wait, for each class? So it's going to be like 12 times 7 pieces. Oh, gross. Maybe even more than that. I don't even know what 12 times 7 is. Wait, 12 times 6 is... 12 times 5 is 60, 72. Is it like 84? 1 in 84 or something stupid like that. I finished that collection a few months ago. I thought it was fun to do. Right, if you're not minding running heroics and you're just like, yay, I ran it. It's fine. It's fun. But if you're trying to get a specific piece, your chances of getting any specific piece are so incredibly low. Galdorn, so did you just happen to have like one piece that you just couldn't get for a while? Like, or 1 or 2 pieces that were just sitting there to finish your collection? I spent my last SWTOR session putting fashion on my companions. Now that stats mean nothing to them. They all look very appropriate for their character. I love it. Yeah, isn't that nice? They don't have an outfitter, but you can totally do that very easily. That was a question. Since Anakin made those sabers for Ahsoka, how did he get the crystals white? Didn't I assume he just got them out of the ground. I don't know, man. He did the secret Ilum quest that supposedly existed back in the day but never did. Hey, it's not Chef Kaleo today, it's just normal Kaleo. So I'm running through these chapters. Like I was saying earlier, these are Knights of the Fallen Empire, so kind of later in the story, and I'm spacebarring through them because my goal is just to run them once on every of my classes. Once on 4 different classes because I'm collecting them. Oh, the sabers Anakin made Ahsoka weren't white. Anakin didn't make white crystals, he gave her blue sabers. Okay, there we go. Dun dun dun. 7 times 12 is 84. I win! I did it! I am the champion. Stuart says, I love the ranked armor reward sets. I have them all, and especially the first 4 are gorgeous. Are those the Furious ones or the other ones? Are you talking about the Orconian ones with like some of them have little wings on the back? Those are super pretty too, so. But I love the Furious ones. I think I only have 1 set out of all of those. I just have 1 singular Furious set because they cost a lot of tokens. And there was also other rewards I was collecting. But I'll get them all eventually. Haha! Oliver says, Anakin made Ahsoka blue lightsabers. Ahsoka used them, then killed an Inquisitor and healed the red Inquisitor crystal so they turned white. Dun dun dun. Because she's a good guy, she can do stuff like that. Okay, I think I need to go down? Maybe? Looks like it, yes. Happy stomach ache recovery day. Is that official, Nyred? Is that on the calendar? Is Winter gonna come tell us about it? Question, can you link the Artifice Guide? Sure can. Ooh, I need to finish up those, I finished all the guides about how to craft fast. But I didn't, link them anywhere yet. They're just, like, only on the homepage and nowhere else. Let me get on that. I like finished and I was like, I never want to look at it again. Oh, form Wexus. Hi there, Wexus. Hello. I'm looking for the Conquered Exarch Respices. Do you know if they still drop from Star Fortress? I can't seem to get them from here. Do they drop from somewhere else? I've got some terrible news for you. They used to drop. They used to drop from the Exarchs in the Star Fortresses, but somewhere along the way, they changed things and they, unique stuff stopped dropping in some places by accident. So they no longer, you can no longer get them anymore. They're just completely unavailable. You can't finish those sets. Sorry. Don't cry. I just went through the same experience because I was collecting them for the website. How much turkey does Swtorista have? Not actually that much. My neighbors brought me some, which I really like too. I had a couple of munches of those and a couple of the munches from Mr. Swtorista's family. I don't have the hugest appetite, so I kind of have to be. I decided like a long time ago when I eat food at somebody's house and there's a lot of food, I just need to eat a tiny bit at a time or I'm never going to be able to try it all, you know? So it's like 2 bites of everything. But yeah, unfortunately, they don't drop anymore. They used to drop, I think, from the heroic Star Fortresses. They are just gone now. Very sad. Had a cheeky Nando's bowl. Mr. Swtorista said we're gonna make soup though from leftovers. It's gonna be good stuff. Val says, I was looking around for Christmas stuff and I thought it'd be funny if I got my dad some of the Shadows of the Empire trading cards because he used to collect them and now I feel really bad because I used them as bookmarks when I was little and ruined a lot of them. I just saw how expensive they are now. Oh my gosh, Val, that's funny. Val, don't feel bad. That's the reason they're worth so much. That's the reason certain paper products are worth so much in the future. It's because they're the ones that people didn't leave in pristine packaging and didn't like actually used, you know? That's what makes them rare. And because so many people use them and they got like shoved between the headboards or used as bookmarks or folded in half or dropped on the ground into the gutter, you know, like things that people actually used and there's not that many of them in good condition left. Those are the ones that become expensive. So have a care that that's what everybody else apparently did with them too, is use them as bookmarks and ruin them. So did you end up getting him some Shadow of the Empire trading cards? I don't actually know what those are. I'm gonna look them up really fast. Shadow of the Empire trading cards. Oh gosh, for like a whole box, it's like $80, huh? Holy guacamole. But I wanted to know like what they are. Oh, look at this. Someone has some uncut card sheets of those. These are neat. These have some cool art. Wait, who are these characters? Are these like from the books or... Oh, hang on. It's not working well. Oh, I can't get just the image, darn it. Oh, here we go. Like, who's this lady here? Who's this lady throwing a guy across the room? That doesn't seem recognizable to me. These are neat. I'm guessing these are the ones you're talking about, right? Aw, I'm so sorry for him. Well, Alexis, you were looking for him. Yeah, look for something else to collect and come let me know what you've decided. I'm collecting... I'm doing stupid collecting too, so I'm collecting the armors from the chapters that you can get for all the different classes. Trying to put some information out there about them. It's from the Shadow of the Empire's multimedia project, a movie without a movie. Oh, so like books and comics and stuff like that? I feel like I recognize it. There was potentially a role-playing game or something like that? Like a board game? I'm not sure. Maybe it's just the card game that I'm thinking of. Hey, Winter! Winter says, Happy World Teeth Flossing Day and Happy National Lemon Cream Pie Day. Winter, thank you very much for swinging by. Apparently today is not Happy Stomachache Recovery Day. We have a much more official holidays on tap. Thank you, Winter. Giri, as I recall, is the one throwing the guy. She's a part of the Black Sun criminal gang. Star Wars, Giri. Oh, cool. Thank you, Lazy Titan. Wait, yes, you are correct. She's part of... Oh, she's part of Black Sun? That's awesome. I would have never been able to figure that out. So thank you. She liked to chuck people. She's dressed like a superhero. No pants. As one does. Oh, sorry. I'll show you guys. So apparently that's her. That's neat. Oh, does she have to do... Oh, I see, I see, I see, I see, I see. I don't think I've ever seen anyone like cosplaying her or anything like that before. Let's see. Head this way. Up the stairs, question mark? Yes. Nope. Maybe. Nope. Oh, these stairs over here. Got it. Thanks. Thanks, Lazy Titan. It's also National Leftovers Day, but I try and pick the two I think will be the most applicable or interesting. That's right. It's assumed it's National Leftovers Day. You don't need to tell us. Got it. Understood. Ivorant says, I've never played this game before, but this is the cool stream. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and I have 3 years in Guild Wars 2. Would you recommend I get into SWTOR this year? Hey, Ivorant. Oh, yeah, we were just looking at some obscure Star Wars stuff. That's funny. But welcome on in. So I'm actually... I don't know if this is necessarily good representation of the game because I'm skipping through what's technically some of the best parts is these cutscenes where you get to create your character, you get to dress them how you want, and then you can take them into these like mini animated movies. If you've played Guild Wars 2, Guild Wars 2 has something similar where you have the two characters side by side and they're kind of talking to each other, but SWTOR, this game, dials it up to like 1,000, like really, really, really good. So I actually really like Guild Wars 2. I really like running around and finding, oh, I always forget what they're called, the vistas? The vista points, and I like exploring the maps and all the little jumping puzzles, and I like the world events that go on and the world bosses there. SWTOR is a bit of a different game. It's a little less action-based, a little less moving around than you can do in Guild Wars 2, but they're very similar otherwise, in my opinion. Like, I really like SWTOR, I really like Guild Wars 2. I would definitely say it's a good one to jump into. Much like Guild Wars 2, you can play a whole bunch of SWTOR for free. So as long as you have space on your computer, all you have to do is download the game and you don't have to subscribe. It's kind of like Guild Wars 2 where if you want to play the later stuff, then you put money into the game, but you don't necessarily have to, which I really appreciate. So you can check it out and see if it's something you like without having to commit. But yeah, you're welcome anytime to swing by here. We're here every... Oh, I feel like I went the wrong way. I always get so lost here. Oh, I'm definitely going the wrong way. Darn it. We're here every morning, 8 to 10 a.m. Pacific, so if you get stuck on anything, even if it's like a few months from now when you go to play it, feel free to swing by and ask. Absolutely. So Aguri is from Shadows of the Empire. She's a bodyguard droid meant to pass as a woman. Oh, wait, what? She's actually a droid? Oh, that's cool. I just kind of assumed she was a lady. I guess that explains why she can lift up a full-grown man and chuck him across the room, huh? Is this correct? This doesn't seem right. This is a story instance, but it doesn't seem like the place I'm trying to actually get to. Citizens of the Republic, I've had a glimpse into the future, and the Black Sun Gang remains a threat over 3,000 years since today. Elect me as the Chancellor of the Republic, and together we can put an end to the criminal scum that pollutes our society. Have at her. Have at her, Patrick. I believe in you. You got this. Not a question, says Starchasm, but I just want to admire your dedication to this game. You've helped out so many players over the years, whether or not you realize it, and the fact that you can be this dedicated to a game running on 13 years is just amazing. I will say I haven't been creating stuff for 13 years. It's been a while now, but I haven't been around since the launch of the game. But thank you. Yeah, my personality type is I like working on stuff for long periods of time, I guess. I don't get bored that easily when there's lots to explore. But I really, really like that. I can't teach y'all how to garden. I can't teach y'all how to cook. Well, I kind of can now. I can't teach y'all how to read or do math or whatever, but I can at least help you play something you enjoy and help you do it with other people and have fun, which makes me really happy. Makes me feel like less people get left out of the hobby when information is easy to find, which I really, really, really like. Because I was very lucky that I had a lot of people in my guild when I first started who were like happy to help, but I know not everybody has that. Also, SWTOR was very much my escapism hobby when I wasn't doing well. So happy to provide that to someone else to give you more things to. Oh, I killed an innocent droid to obsess about until you can obsess about more important things. Not to garden, but how to make a flower collage for your wall. Hey, I'm not teaching you how to do that. That's trade secret. Trade secret. Just joking. It's just glue and cardboard, you know. Star Wars has fembots now, apparently. Apparently it has for a very long time, interestingly enough. Hello, do you know Cybertech? Oh, I see the question. Hang on. Hello, do you know Cybertech? Oh, I see the reply, but not the question. Hang on. It is from Levi. Must have been way up there. I'm sorry. Hello, do you know Cybertech can learn schematics of level 7 ship upgrades by deconstructing them? No, I don't think it's from deconstructing them. Hang on. Let's go check the ship guide really fast. Ship? Swtorista ship? Battles? Space missions guide. That's the word I was looking for. I was like, what the hell are they called? What are they called? So ship equipment and upgrades. Do I have it covered here? It should be somewhere near. I'm just not entirely sure where. If I control F craft. Oh, here we go. Schematic concussion missile magazine, schematic deflector shield, schematic improved electronic warfare pod. Those 3 can be gotten from the schematics from the vendor. I don't think you could buy them on the GTN and reverse engineer them, if that makes sense. I know all of the information is in this guide. I just haven't read it recently and don't know exactly which section it would be in. Hopefully that's useful though. Oh, Ivorance says, oh, I've been wondering how the combat worked. I wasn't sure if it was tab targeted or tab activation hybrid like Guild Wars 2. So yeah, you can just tab through. I don't know what activation means. I'm sorry. I know how Guild Wars 2 works, but I don't know exactly which mechanic that refers to. I'm just kind of honestly button mashing right now because I'm busy talking to you guys on stream, but I'm tabbing around between characters and I can use my keybinds or I can use my mouse. I usually use mostly my mouse, even though I shouldn't. That's just how I like to play. But I found it's very similar to Guild Wars 2, except there's a lot less of like trying to place things down in specific areas. A few classes do have that where you like pick a spot to put an attack. But for the most part in SWTOR, it's just tab, target, press your ability, and it'll go. And even those ones where you put down in a specific area, there's a trick to make them always just go on the enemy you have targeted to. Yeah. Oh, cannot do that while fighting. Understood. I just killed another innocent droid. I am so sorry. Not that sorry, but at least a little bit sorry. Do I have force push? Let's check them. I'm so not used to having that. Oh no! That's a bunch of baloney. I pushed him off the edge, and not only did he not die, he fell down there, and he... Oh, I got lucky. He fell down into a pack of enemies who are now trying to run to me. Oh, this was a bad life choice. Oh no! Patrick says, does anyone want to come along for the Iopath weekly pub side? I assume on Starforge. This mission is so funny. You expect Cleo to live in such a weird place, but her home is like super nice and fancy. That's right. She's a anarchy princess. That's right. That's right. Swtorista, says Winter, was actually created inside SWTOR as an NPC lore keeper. But enough players threw all their legendary embers into the Alderaan wishing well on a 3rd blue moon, and she was spawned into our world here, complete with skills in CSS, JS, and COBOL. Wouldn't that be funny if my website was written in COBOL? Oh, hey, look, Bella says, I think I played the Shadows of the Empire game many, many years ago. So I don't know if Val ever played, because Val was like, I used to use them as bookmarks. I assume if he actually played it with his dad, he wouldn't have used them as bookmarks. Dia Bells, is it like Magic the Gathering, or is it kind of like something else Wait, oh, because it's a multimedia project. Okay, so we have Shadows of the Empire book. Possibly multiple book. There is a literal book called Shadows of the Empire. There's a Weequay on the front. Be quiet, Khalil. We're looking at books. We're looking at books. So here's like the proper version of the cutscenes, and I have the text really, really big for when we do watch them so people can see them. Oh, action combat. Gotcha. Yeah, absolutely. Is there, says Wheel the Pig, what a name. Is there any way to go over the 1 million credit limit as a free-to-play player? Someone at the Imperial Fleet sent me money out of nowhere, but I'm now unable to pick up any more money. Oh, that's so sad. Okay, so yeah, it's really common that people are nice and just send out gifts. But unfortunately, as a free-to-play player, you can't hold more than 1 million credits. So unfortunately, no. There's essentially no way to circumvent that. The good news is any credits that you get extra, they don't really like disappear. They go into what's called an escrow. So whenever you do decide to subscribe, you will have access to them. People in general do also say, don't forget, you can put credits into your legacy bay. But you can still only take out 1 million at a time. We do have a Swtorista free-to-play tips. We do have a section on the free-to-play tips guide here that I'm gonna link for you. It's gonna be called tips in chat. There is a section about credits, credit cap, and how to kind of work around that the best you can. But in the end, for your specific question, no, you're gonna like accept those credits and they're gonna go in your escrow. Oh, it's a Feline, not a Weequay. Oh my god, I didn't look with my eyes. I looked with my, I don't know, not my eyes, that's for sure. There's the book, Shadows of the Empire, N64 game, audiobook, cards, and etc. Oh my goodness, wow. Belle says I played the video game, but not with the cards. Oh, I see. When you were saying you played the game, you meant the video game. Gotcha. Oh, that's so neat. I guess the equivalent of that would be the High Republic these days, but it's not quite the same because they haven't like branched out into video games or cards and stuff like that. And also the High Republic is very kind of, I don't know, Shadows of the Empire sounds hella cool. Just like the title, you know? It makes me think very Dark Side and Vader and stuff like that. Free-to-play players have small pockets. That's right. All the money just falls out as you walk around. But it's okay. You have a little droid that picks it up for you as you go. It doesn't get totally lost. Oh, Nasasu points out that escrow unlocks will allow free-to-play to temporarily hold more than 1 mil, but oh my god, they're so not worth it. Super, super not worth it. Don't recommend it. But it is an option, yeah. Oh, the audiobook had its own soundtrack too. Oh, I didn't know that. So there's like Shadows of the Empire specific music? That's super neat. Dark Sanguinus says I played the N64 game and still had the novel. You guys are so cool. When we were growing up, we didn't have any consoles. The first video... Oh, so we are very lucky in that we had computers when a lot of people didn't necessarily have them yet at their home because my dad worked in the Air Force and he would have access to a lot of people who are in technology. So if there was any excess stuff around or like friends of friends and stuff had computer stuff, he would take it home and he would tinker with it and make it work and stuff like that. So we had computers and computer games when a lot of people didn't, but we never ever had any Xbox or N64 or anything like that. The first gaming console thing that I had was actually a Game Boy. A Game Boy Advance at that, not even a Game Boy Color. That's super neat. So I know very little about any of the older games like that. Dark Sanguinus says the game was literally made to show the events between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Oh, I see. So it's not necessarily like a different timeline. It's meant to be an in-between. Gotcha. The video game is currently on sale on Steam. Wait, you can play it on the computer now? Hang on. Shadows of the Empire game. Is it something worth playing? Okay, so it's pretty dated at this point. It's pretty old. I don't know if I would necessarily have fun playing this one at this point in time. Oh my god, look at this Wookiee. No, this Wookiee, this Wampa. Look at him. Look at him. That's funny. I don't know if I would enjoy it at this point in time. They put the vinyl for Shadows of the Empire soundtrack. Oh my god, that's cool. That's neat. That's some nostalgia merch right there. I wish subscribers, says Wintermist, could change appearance for credits. I always subscribe but still have to dish out cartel coins for everything as if it was some free-to-play account. Change appearance. Do you mean like changing your hair and stuff like that? Do you mean like let me open that. Oh, no. Oh, I was too slow. Do you mean like this? Because even subscribers have to pay for that. If it makes you feel any better, it's not free for anybody. Tell us this, really old games are only fun to play now if you have nostalgia for them. Okay, listen. Muppet Treasure Island held up, though. That was a really hard one to get running because you had to run an emulator thingy for it, but it was really fun even down the road. It was a lot shorter than I remember it, though. We finished that sucker in under 2 hours total. And that was with me going slow and goofing off the entire time. But yeah, I don't think I'd go back and play, like, what are some of the games that I really liked? Like Jedi Knight Outcast, I think. I don't think I would enjoy them these days. Or the old Unreal or the old Doom. The episode 1 racer game was such an awesome game on N64. I think Mr. Swtorista may have played that one and really like it. Is that the pod racing game? I think that's what you're referring to, yeah. Batara says, back when gameplay was better than the graphics. Hey, listen, they did the best they can with that Wampa. Gliding says, that Feline, the one you saw on the cover, in particular is Prince Zizikor, who evidently has a beef with Darth Vader as he covets the latter's position within the Empire. Right, okay, so there are all these characters that apparently exist, but not in the movies. That's fun. So it is kind of an alternate timeline, right? Sort of, maybe. Old games are good. It's the atmosphere for me. Right, I bet you if you've really enjoyed old games in the past, you could blow that sucker up to 4K and run around with it for sure. Hey, someone's here with Bessie. Oh, that's the player we saw earlier. That's the player Mel. Muppet Treasure Island was where my love for pirates started. Shiver me timbers, shiver me sails, dead men tell no tales. Okay, but you're talking about the movie here. Do you remember when we played the game for my birthday like multiple years ago and then we got copyright struck because at the very end of the game there was a bunch of clips from the movie? That was a good one. That was really funny. Like a whole section of the stream just had to be taken down. It's pronounced Prince Shizor. Oh yeah, you know that only because there's an audiobook, right? Otherwise, how the heck would you know? Looks like I need to go this way. I think? Actually, I'm kind of lost. Oh, this way. Gotcha. Oh, I usually go over here, but I don't go into this section because this is a story section. Got it. Most people haven't seen the first appearance of and the first string of failures of the overhyped Boba Fett. Is that where he first showed up? Blah, blah, blah. Was in Shadows of the Empire? Was he like first in the books? I thought he was first in the holiday special. Is that incorrect? I thought that's where it was from. So Roy Kopp does say the Shadows of the Empire game is very different than the book. It bridges the gap of episodes 5 and 6. Oh, I assumed they'd be following the same story, but that's interesting that they don't. I guess they just had a lot of creative license to kind of go do whatever, you know? As far as I understand, George Lucas mentioned he didn't read or look at a lot of the extended universe stuff. He kind of said like, here's my universe, go play in it. That's why everything's so kind of inconsistent. Oh, look, there's some guys to fight. So we had a question from Hayden Solo. Hayden wants to know, what's the highest armor rating? And the answer to that is 344. If you want more information about that, here you go. I wouldn't necessarily recommend trying to get 344 gear, but shooting for the next highest, 340, is actually really obtainable for even like casual solo players. Oh, Oh, Boba first appeared in a Holiday Specials animated short. That's right, and he had his weird colors. He had his funky... Let's see if my companion can kill this in the background. Animated short Boba Fett. Because you can sometimes see, like, merchandise with him in his funny little... There he is. I've found him. I've located the Boba. This poor guy. Look at this poor guy. Oh, look at him. Okay, this is not as bright and obnoxious as I've seen the toys of him. The toys of him make him look like he's like from a kids TV show, like little kids. Hey, where'd those guys go? The hunter left out of range. Okay, but come back. I need to fight you. It's important. And hey there, nerdy black woman. Hi. They said, agreed. She said, Boba Fett's appeared in the Holiday Specials animated short. Yes, we have our knowledge now. So it was in the Holiday Special, except it was a short within the Holiday Special. Don't watch the Holiday Special if you haven't already. Do not watch it. I tried. For science, for you guys, I tried to watch the Holiday Special, and it was too weird. It is too strange. Just, I don't know what the heck type of... They were enjoying something. I don't think I could tell you what. They were enjoying something, possibly legal, possibly illegal, while creating that show. Possibly some strange mushrooms that they found in a cave in the forest floor. I don't know. It's a very strange show. I don't even think it's any of the ones that we know the names of. It's got to be even more weird, you know? Let's see. Right around the corner here. What am I looking for? Oh, it's this blue thing. Got it. Here it is. Saturday morning Boba Fett. That's right. Yeah. It was art. If you say so. I will locate some boba later too. Delicious. They were enjoying boba. Right. Boba with some extra ingredients. Variety shows were era appropriate. They did the same thing for the Justice League. They may have been era appropriate, but they're freaking weird. That one was. Okay, I am slightly more familiar with variety shows than I was a few years ago because we started watching a while ago the Muppets TV show, like the original one with back in the day. And that show is based on variety shows. So Mr. Swtorista kind of had to give me a lowdown on like a little bit of the history and why the show is the way it is. Why there's just like random singing and stuff like that. But no, holiday special. No. I don't, no. It is too weird to be compared to anything else. Hazal says, happy first day of Christmas music. Okay, we're past Thanksgiving, but you're supposed to wait till December 1st. That's the legal rules, right? That's what I told Mr. Swtorista. I won't start decorating until December 1st because that's the legal rules. You have to follow the law, okay? You can't just break it like that. A Winter says, I know Spring Chicken and the classic variety shows feel so old to me. Oh, you're an old person. Ha 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 ha. Ocean Jamie says, no, the law says that Christmas can start on September 1st. Oh, God. Oh, we have Winter and Winter. Winter Mist and Winter Tail Spinner both say that they're old chickens. Winter says, listen, Swtorista. You listen to me, old lady man, sir, ma'am, them. Listen. There's a difference between old and being an internet old. No! You can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me what's old and what's not old. Okay, you are an internet old. I got it. I understood. I comply with this description. We have Iverant says, just curious, have you played and watched Jedi Fallen Order Jedi Survivor before? Okay, so I am not super into action games. I like watching them, but I'm not very coordinated. It's kind of a miracle that I can play video games at all, to be honest. So they're not very fun to me because I just suck so bad. The Galaxy's Edge cookbook has a Caesar salad recipe? Really? Hang on. But I have watched Mr. Swtorista play it, and every time I've seen him play it, it looks really cool. I can't remember if he's played the newer one, the second one yet. I would like to know what you think of those games. Jedi Survivor has a Boba cameo and High Republic cameo in it. So if you like action games, Jedi Survivor really seems to be good for that. And the graphics are beautiful. People seem to really like the main character and the story and stuff. I've only really heard good things about it. Compared to some other games that have come out in the past few years. We just had Nasasu over on Twitch let you know that Jedi Survivor and Fallen Order are on sale right now. Where are they on sale, Nasasu? On Steam? Hang on. How do which letters? Is it with an X? What letter does it start with? There was a lot of obscure letters there. Okay, I'm on the table of contents. It's got 2 pages and it's not in alphabetical order, so give me a second here. I don't see it with my eyes. I'll keep looking. Hang on. I've got eyes. I can use them. We got a Z or an X? Help me out here. How's this spelled? It might be on the side of something else. I'm surprised Val found this. I don't know how Val did. Or Val, do you have the book or did you like Google it? With the X. Okay. Maybe there's like an actual table of contents in the back in alphabetical order. Not looking good here. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I'm looking at the book. I have the physical book right here. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I'm gonna laugh so hard if there actually is. But I am not actually seeing it. I'm gonna cry. But it could be because I'm bad at looking with my eyes. Winter says, I'm horrible at those types of games, so I didn't enjoy them. Like, Elden Ring drives me crazy. Elden Ring's like the pinnacle of action games. If you don't like action games, that was probably not one you should have got. As I say that as I want to play Elden Ring. It's on my wish list of things to actually try. I don't see it, Val. Don't be mad. If one of you was here, I would make you come look through the list and see if you could find it. I'm gonna look one more time. And I'm gonna give up. I'm looking for X's. Oh, so sad. I can't see it. I'm sorry. Yeah, drop on the floor. So yeah, if you like action games, I would definitely go and pick up Jedi Survivor. Well, might as well just buy Jedi Survivor 1 now and 2 later. Should I add that to my Black Friday guide? Is it a Black Friday sale or just another normal one, Nasasu? Oh, it's on sale on Steam. Got it. Perfect. We also had Vitara over on Twitch let you know that Jedi Survivor is a great game. Same with Fallen Order. I couldn't find it. We're going back to her little apartment. Let me in your house. Let me in. Let me in. Wheel says, who's your favorite Star Wars character? I get asked this sometimes and I don't have a good answer. I like so much stuff. I like... more than anything, more than the characters, I really like the atmosphere, environment, world building of Star Wars, rather than any specific stories or characters and stuff like that. I guess I think Revan's really neat. I know that's kind of a generic answer because Revan can be so many things. Oops, just flirted with Kaleo. I told you, when the flirt option comes up, my trigger finger just goes straight to it. Doesn't matter what the other options are. Doesn't matter that I'm spacebarring. Just straight to flirt. Straight to flirt every time. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Jedi Survivor is 75% off and Fallen Order is 90% off on Steam. Okay, I lied. Just pick up both at that point. You might as well. Jeez. That's a good sale. Although I never finished a game, says Gliding. Hey, be quiet, Valkorian. We're busy. Stop talking. We're talking about Star Wars games. While we're playing a Star Wars game that you're talking in. Although I never finished it, as I was a kid at the time, I had a blast from playing Star Wars Episode 1 Battle for Naboo. Which one is that one? Battle for Naboo game. This top. Oh, that one looks fun. It looks like a whole bunch of different stuff that you can do. You're on a bunch of different vehicles and stuff like that. That's fun. That does look really fun. That's a neat one. Bought the collector's edition. says Winter Mist. So I got the Malgus statue, but I gave it to a friend who's a collector of Star Wars items. Oh, that was a very nice gift. I bet they really like that. A friend of mine actually... Let's see. I don't know if you can see it up there. A friend of mine did the same thing. She no longer felt she needed the actual box, and she sent it over to me, and Malgy Boy's in there. I had him out, but then I moved and I forgot to take him out again. That was I really liked that gift. That was a very nice hand-me-down gift because there was no way I was going to spend like whatever $400 on eBay for it, but I still wanted it because it's a really nice statue. Yeah, I should take it back out again. Is Outlaws good? I heard mixed things. Okay, so when I say I have heard pretty much only good things about Jedi Survivor, Outlaws doesn't have that same reputation. However, Mr. Swtorista did play it, and he went in with the expectation that it was going to be an okay, mediocre game. Like, not expecting, like, Game of the Year or anything, but it should be an enjoyable playthrough, and he seems to have enjoyed playing it. And he hops back in and out every couple of times he plays between other things, and most people that I've talked to seem to enjoy it. There was a lot of, like, mouthing off when it first came out, but I was waiting more to see, you know, normal people playing it. Did they like it or not like it? And most people seem to say they've enjoyed playing it. For me personally, that would definitely be one of those games I wait to buy till it goes on sale, you know, because I'm cheap. And I only pay full price for things that are, like, fantastic, like Baldur's Gate. I literally have bought full price copies for other people because I like it so much. It doesn't need to be on sale for me to buy it. Crankyum says they have put out some patches for it, but the AI is still terrible. So there's some opinion there on it for you. Mr. Swtorista has just been enjoying it casually, but like, yeah, it's good if you're not expecting a Game of the Year or anything. Outlaw's huge flaws were some bugs and missed opportunities, but it was fun. I think that's in general. Seems to be the most kind of common opinion I've seen on it. Oh, someone else also said, Mario said the AI is hot garbage. Sorry, I'm laughing. Secret Drazil says, I just bought Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 so I can have them to go along with SWTOR cross-reference the callbacks. Have you played them yet, or have you bought them to play in the future? They're a bit old school, so you may or may not enjoy the gameplay, you know, but the story itself is super cool. Really like the story of Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2. Phantom says, for Outlaws, although it's 20% off, Phantom still feels it's too expensive. Oh, Wintermist says, I'm getting Outlaws later. Finances are tough right now. While combat looks basic, it's still Star Wars and looks well made. Yes, so Mr. Swtorista said the thing he liked the most about it and was actually kind of excited about when he's like talking to me about it is he said it felt like Star Wars to him. So I assume he meant like the environment and kind of like the feeling of playing felt like Star Wars to him. So that's definitely a positive thing. Rimskley says, hey, hi, hope you're having a great day. I have a question. Which classes have the most damage? Hey, Rimsky, here is a really solid answer. So I've just linked you something in Twitch chat called Best, what class is best, and there is some really like numbers, facts-based information there for you to take a look at. Hey, I heard you talk about Outlaws. I really enjoyed the game. Not bad, open world, and very immersive IMO. Oh, so there you go. I assume that's what Mr. Swtorista meant when he said it felt like Star Wars. He probably meant it felt very immersive. Ah, Kira G over on YouTube says, I remember my first Star Wars game. It was PS1 Star Wars Jedi Power Battles. Oh, and Harry Duffin says, my fave was Battlefront 1 and 2, PS2, Revenge of the Sith, and KOTOR. Nice, nice, nice. You guys have played a lot of various Star Wars games. It's interesting to see how much that experience spans across different, like, consoles and stuff like that, between computer and 64, and then the later games. Like, I think KOTOR was on Xbox, so a lot of people played it there. They're remastering Jedi Power Battles, releases in January with some updates. What is Jedi Power Battles? I don't even know that one. Hang on. Back to Google. Jedi Power Battles. That sounds like, you know how people used to write forums about, like, who would win so-and-so versus so-and-so? Okay, the cover looks cool, but what's the actual game? What do you do? Oh, there's been multiple versions over the years. There was one on the Dreamcast and Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance. Oh my gosh. I assume they're not remastering the Game Boy Color one. Right? Question mark. I assume it's for like a battle game. Oh, it's Cthulhu. Apparently, it's isometric brawler. Oh, it's a brawler. Interesting. Nasasu says, delete all classes. Everyone should just play mercenary. Fair enough. Skywalker says, someone told me you can get Star Wars Outlaws on Ubisoft's subscription service, so if you can complete a game in a month, it's the monthly subscription cost, maybe $10. That's smart. I'm slow, so I would never be able to do that. But for those of you that play really regularly and tend to like pick up a game and actually finish it, that's a really good deal. Even if it takes you 2 months, that's $20, right? Nice, if so. Good deal. Thanks for sharing. Can you imagine if Larian or Owlcat Games made a Star Wars RPG? What type of games does Owlcat Games make? Which ones might I recognize? But oh my god. Larian. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. They put out patch 7 for Baldur's Gate and said this is the last major patch. And they added so much stuff and added a whole bunch of new cutscenes and stuff. And then a few days ago, or was it yesterday, we're like, oh, just joking. We're gonna do 12 new subclasses. Ha ha ha. And we're not even gonna charge you for it. And I'm like, what the hell? Oh, they did Pathfinder and Rogue Trader. Oh. Nice. Those are two that Mr. Swtorista both really likes. Those are on his good list. Disney should do a What If series for Star Wars. Isn't that what Visions is? Oh, I guess not technically, right? That's what Lego Star Wars is going to be. This is going to be What If. Is that out yet? I can't remember. I think it might be out now and I need to actually go watch it. I've been behind with everything. Lauren would have to announce 3 just because they'll cancel 2. Fair enough. Fair enough. Turn-based Star Wars RPG GIP. Yeah, I would die. If there was a game like Baldur's Gate, except it was Star Wars and it was not directly like Star Wars characters, like either less known era or stuff that happens on the sidelines, I would just die. I would die of happiness. Oh my god. Old Republic. Larian, please. I am curious, though. So, Larian, who has my favorite game right now, is definitely Baldur's Gate. Like, my top, highest rated game, I guess you could see. They said they're probably not going to do a Baldur's Gate 4. And it sounds like they're going to focus on their own properties. So, they have an amazing series already called Divinity Original Sin that Baldur's Gate's mechanics were highly based off of. Like, they imported a ton of stuff straight from their original games, Divinity Original Sin, into Baldur's Gate. So I think they're going back to that. And to be honest, because I don't think they necessarily had the best relationship with Wizards of the Coast when they were making it, I have a feeling they might not work with other IPs in the future unless they get like full creative control, you know? I don't know what they're doing over there, though, with adding whole new free patches that are practically DLC. Is that Kaleo? It sure is. We're doing Kaleo's little chapter here. Oh, I'm supposed to go click things, aren't I? Let's go do some mechanics. Yeah, I kick. Yeah. Oh, they're all getting caught in the crossfire. That's awesome. Lego Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy. Yes. Is it out yet? That's the TV series. Yes, that's what I was trying to refer to. I guess I wasn't very specific. Sorry. Dang, I'm old enough to remember Jedi Power battles on PS1, bro. Do you think it could be on Steam Deck? From what I understand, pretty much anything that can run on the computer can be on Steam Deck. Like, there's not really any caveats there. I haven't really run into any that don't run. For example, Star Wars The Old Republic can run on the Steam Deck just fine, which is kind of insane, to be honest, because Star Wars The Old Republic is big and not optimized. Kaidina says, I just logged in to save my names and I'm trying to follow your guide for level 80 gearing. What a confusing process. Hey, Kaidina! Oh my goodness. No arguments from me there about it being confusing. Part of the reason it's so confusing is because they kept adding different ways to gear up, which is a very good thing, but it makes it a lot to understand. But Kaidena, if you run into any specific spots where you're confused, feel free to let us know what you've done and not done so far on stream, and happy to try and troubleshoot you in the right direction. I wish you could breed with huts in this game. What the heck, Bill Bowie? How come you come on my stream and say such weird things? Do you want to have a human hut baby hybrid? Do you really? Human hut hybrid Google. Does that exist? Does that exist? Humanoid Jabba the Hutt concepts from AI. Oh my god. In my mind, Stinky the Hut. If a human had a baby, it looked like that. Oh, that wasn't even Stinky. Oh, Stinky's real name is Rota. Got it. Stinky. Oh my goodness. Escape the Overwatch. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, we have to fight some stuff. Got it. Understood. The coming. I'm gonna fight. He's been reading Dune. Oh my god. Not really insane. The specs for the Steam Deck make it basically a laptop. I know! It's so cool that you can have a handheld device that can run games fairly smoothly. It's super cool. Sorry, I thought this was my diary entry. My bad. No worries. No worries. Make sure to go actually write it in your diary too. You gotta keep track of those thoughts. Twitch chat is ephemeral. Your diary is forever. You need to be able to go back and read that when you're like 80 years old. You're like half hut, half human hybrid. Are hot dogs a sandwich? What other questions would be in there? I need a guild on Starforge Imperial if anyone has one, since my long-standing guild is gone. Oh, that's so sad. If you don't get any specific suggestions in here, and feel free to post what type of guild you're looking for, if anything specific. I've just linked for you the guilds in SWTOR. That's easier to find a active one, because it has dates and stuff like that on there when they last updated their listing. Hey, Gimply85. Enjoy lurking. Enjoy watching in the background, as you should. I might be a Wookiee hybrid, hairy and tall. I will keep that in mind. That's next time I see someone hairy and tall, I'll ask them, are you a human Wookiee hybrid? Human hut hybrid is just Leto too from Dune. Oh my goodness, you're right! Yes, I understand exactly what you're talking about. I think you are correct. Dadley Gaming says, I'd love a Republic Commando remake as well. Oh my goodness. Republic Commando is the one I always hear the best things from you guys about. Okay, I don't need to bother with the glass. I can just leave. As fun as that is, I don't need to do it. Ta-da! Republic Commando, you guys always are like, I love that game so much. But that was definitely one I didn't get to play when I was younger. Manhead led the cartel? What is Manhead? Jedi Hutt cartel leader? Is that a person? Is that his name? Manhead? Ah! Republic Commando is another one. My nostalgia radar is going off. I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry that the radar is pinging today. Look, do you see my helmet in the background? I know it's very small. I'll make it bigger. My helmet, it's got a radar on it. It's going off. Nostalgia. Ding, 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 ding. The books are cool as well for Commando. Oh, weren't those like young adult novels? Republic Commando novels. I think they were. They kind of look like they are, but I can't quite tell. They have some heckin' cool covers, though. That is for sure. Did any of you guys read these ones? They have. Oh, they re-released them with the Essential Legends collection copies. That's neat. I like those. I like the way those look. Justice for Valkorion. They got satellite TV in there? No. Yeah, actually, yes. That's what my trooper uses her helmet for, so she can like look up TV. You know, look at that. That's what she's reading in the background. I'm gonna collect some B-roll footage. Oh, that was not the right button. Alt F10 for recording. We're just gonna record this, so next time I need to make a video and I need something in the background, that can just be there. So let's see. I can see Twi'lek, who's a criminal guy that they want to catch, or Ratataki. I see a human man with a mustache. I think Intezar may have translated this one. I see a lady on the far left with some Hutsbane garb. I see a little Mon Calamari there in the corner. And I see a bunch of camera feeds on the right. Val says, I wish they would bring back the lightsaber fighting from Jedi Knight Academy in the newer games. Right! I remember like feeling like a Jedi in those games, being like, and you have all the force powers you could use with the force jumps and stuff like that. And the force speed. I don't remember what most of them are these days. Those were really neat. I guess there isn't really anything equivalent. Jedi Survivor has combat, but not quite in the same way, huh? Jedi.flow says, I'd love a new Jedi Academy-like game where I can create my own character. Star Wars games are complicated right now. So many get started and the studio isn't prepared to necessarily finish them. Versus back in the day, we wouldn't get that much marketing, I think, about games in the same way that we do now. We don't, like, get a weird PlayStation preview of a game that's not even really started yet, you know? Like we did with the Knights of the Old Republic remake. Who has changed studios like 3 times now. Oh, it's on... Wait! You found the salad? Hang on. Hang on. Do we have the same book? Is this the same book? Okay, this is my book. This is Star Wars The Ultimate Cookbook. When I open page 51, it cupcake. Maybe it's a... Is it the same book? First off, that could be... There could be something with a similar name. I'll flip around those pages, though. Real fast. Narquise rolls. There's a small chance that I might have a early copy and it got changed along the way. There is a small chance that I have like a reviewer's copy rather than the live copy. No, okay, you have a different one. Oh, I didn't even know about that one. That, Val's looking at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, the official Black Spire Outpost Cookbook. Oh, I didn't even know that one existed. That's based on the Disneyland Star Wars stuff. Oh. So there's a totally different Star Wars cookbook I need to somehow get a hold of. Yeah, okay, that makes so much sense. But in the meantime, we can have cupcakes as our favorite type of salad, absolutely. We also have Pie saying, yeah, the Jedi Academy lightsabers interactions were the best. Super neat. I can't think of anything recent like that at all. I like the art style from the animated series. Wouldn't mind games to look like that. Like from Clone Wars? Is that what you're referring to? The old Clone Wars? The ones that were in between cartoons when I was little? Talos, do you have that cookbook? You will send me that cookbook if you're not using it. Does it have Wookiee meat burgers? No, but it has plenty of other weird stuff in it there. Darth Infamous says, I need to go back to Galaxy's Edge. Oh my goodness. I've been a lot of times and every time it's fun. Not trying to brag. It's really cool. It's very much worth going to at least once. If you can, but it's expensive to go. The tickets prices just keep going up and up and up over the years since I lived here. Current cycle. New Star Wars game is announced. Concept art is shown off. Fans go crazy because it's not true to their one instance of lore. So it's super woke and bargle 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 boycott. Studio loses funding because Disney doesn't stand up to the terrible unfans. I don't even... Okay. So some of that happens. I think it's more that the studios that wind up taking on these projects, they don't have enough experience and everything or whatever, the team to actually complete the project. So basically they need to stop announcing stuff and Disney needs to stop building hype for things and allowing them to, and don't allow them to advertise projects until they are a significant way into the project. Like when Knights of the Old Republic 3 remake was announced, I don't even think they had physically started on writing yet. Like I don't even think they had literally finished solidifying who was going to be working on the project, which is kind of important, you know? Did I finish? Yes. Yes, I did. I was able to get those belt and bracers, so now I have the full set. So the last one I would want to get for this character, I think maybe I'll save it for another day, but let's put a check mark. We just did Anarchy in Paradise on my warrior. I've got my little, my little checklist. Anarchy in Paradise. Anarchy in Paradise. Living together, perfect, perfect. Okay, so I need to get this one we finished. Awesome. And these are the ones we need to get next time because this entire set is really neat. This entire set is really neat. There's something kind of equivalent crafting. Don't look at my inventory. Listen, listen, my inventory is full of actual stuff though. It's for the website. It's not hoarded items that I don't know what to do with. Stop looking at it. Oh, did I have these all along? Oh, I'm so stupid. I didn't need to run that chapter at all. I had them this whole time. Freaking A. Oh, well. Well, there's 2 pairs of pants here. Here we go. So once I finish that chapter, I think I could go back and actually go get those missing belts and bracers. But I'm getting really close to finishing this collection, which is honestly like really exciting to me. I like collecting stuff and I like completing collections and then being able to like give very solid information about where they're from. Hashtag clean your inventory. Get out of here. Oh, Cthulhu says my friend wrote the Galaxy's Edge cookbook. Oh my gosh. Tell says I would totally send it to you because I don't care much about cooking, but my wife got it for me as a gift and she would be sad. Okay, so don't send it to me. Just hide it in the cupboard. Coconut, hey, nice to see you again. Thank you so much. Madame is Star Wars. We're all hoarders in the game. It's a requirement when you play any Star Wars game. I think it's an MMO problem. Winter says, Swtorista's inventory is sponsored by Teva Pharmaceuticals. Talk to your doctor about trying Adderall XR for ADHD today. Listen! 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 I'm leaving. I will not be insulted like this. I will just leave on normal time and pretend to be insulted. Listen, is there a search function for the inventory? No, there is not. I think that's been a long requested feature, but search functions are a lot harder than you would think they are. They're a lot more difficult to code in a way that's efficient than you would think they are. Oh, thank you, Dave. Gliding on phone lines is saying, really, if you don't have a Steam account already, go make one right now because there's a ton of stuff on sale. Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor, and go get them. Even though our friend who's suggesting it can't afford them right now. Doc? Well, go see Doc Got Game. Doc Got Game. You guys have a great day. Oh, Gumby, hi, bye. See you guys on Monday. We'll probably be running Operation. Bye, have a great day. It was very fun to talk to you guys about video games. Bye, 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 bye.